April 18th, 19th, Key West, Florida, May 2nd and 3rd. I zip out to the West Coast, and I'm going to be in Los Angeles. I don't know why I'm delivering this like I'm some kind of a schlocky salesman. Come see me live. D.C. in May, Salt Lake City in June, Cleveland in June, Canada in July. JimNorton.com/tour. Be there or be square.
Oh, I just woke up from a hefty nap.
Is that anything?
A nice one, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, a good one. I brought napping into my life recently.
Oh, I want to talk about that because we are rolling. Okay, not that you're actually. When someone goes, I want to talk about napping. Hold the cameras. I mean, I really am finished.
Quick, hit record.
Yeah, I mean, this is where the magic happens. But I was upstairs trying to. I haven't slept since yesterday. I'm going. I can't nap. I'm too congested. I just can't do it.
Really?
You're a good napper.
I'm a decent napper. I'm trying to get into it more. I always feel great after. And I fucking need it, dude, with the hours. How can you not nap with the late spots and shit?
Are you doing late spots?
Yeah.
How many are you doing down here?
4 to like 9 or 10 a week.
Oh, are you getting a lot of work? That's great.
Yeah.
And are we on IGO?
Yeah, we're on.
That's faster. 720-820-1337. Call in. A comment, perhaps some advice. Kim Congdon. I mean, maybe some relationship advice. Maybe some other type of advice. Whatever you want. It's up to you. I don't care. It's not my business. I know what you're going to ask. You were saying something that made me... Oh, you're right on time, too. I like that. You're very prompt.
Oh, I was 2 minutes late, and I felt bad about that.
I didn't even notice. I thought you walked in at 7 on the dot.
Maybe.
But you were pulling up. It's a new location.
Yeah. I like to be on time. I fucking hate waiting on people.
My wife is late for everything, and it makes me murderous. So I always... I've said this thing I'm going to start doing now. I'm going to meet you there. I'll fucking meet you there. I don't want to, and she hates it. I'm like, I'm going to go in the lobby and I'll see you downstairs. And she says, you can't wait a minute, I'm ready. She starts saying she's ready when she's naked and she's not fucking ready.
No.
I can't. It's going to wreck the relationship.
You have to start lying about what time you have to leave.
Oh, I do already.
Yeah.
She's still late.
No, that's too far.
She would be 45 minutes late.
Wow.
But I lied and said that it was a half-hour difference, so she's technically only 15 minutes late.
And they say trans women aren't real women.
That's, believe me, anyone who thinks she's not a real woman, watch her get ready. It's a fucking disaster. I mean, all right, so what? She's like, I'm ready. And it's like, you're not. Your dick is still hanging out. Aside from that. And you're promoting, let me see, you're promoting your podcast. I always forget to promote people's stuff because I'm a stupid idiot.
No worries.
What's the name of the podcast?
Check out my podcast, The Kim Congdon Takeover. And I have show dates right now on kimcongdon.com.
And do you do that with anyone?
I have another podcast with Sarah, this bitch.
I like Sarah.
Sarah's awesome.
Yeah, we did a gig together, and she's really funny.
Yeah, she's really funny. She's a really fun girl, too. Really fun to hang out with. She's a crazy bitch.
That's so much different that sounding than if I would have said it. Like, you know what I mean? If a guy says that,
yeah,
she's a really fun girl.
She's a real fun girl, that crazy bitch. Oh, my God. If a guy says a girl, no, this is how you know a guy's fucked a girl, and he still has respect for her, even though she was a big slut. He'll go, she's a good girl.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
What do I say when I fuck her? It's been so
Put your dick in my mouth.
These tonsils aren't going to abuse them. You fucking lisping, overtired, fat-titted man.
I mean, it's probably what it sounds like when you say it in that moment.
Yeah, it really is. It's like getting a shot of Novocaine in the old tonsils. All right, we could turn this off, but call in and we'll take some calls. I am very loopy right now, but I don't mind being this way. Oh, you have to throw me that because I have to introduce my guest. Thank you very Kim. I always get scolded because I don't introduce my guest. Mm-hmm. And I'm also a person who does not like to do any work. So what I did was I usually a comic, right?
Yeah.
I usually have Chat GPT roast people, but I've been doing that a lot. I don't want to roast you because you've taken some really great. So I said I want you to write an edgy intro for Kim Congdon.
This is fun.
All right. I took a nap upstairs. I tried to while you were on your way, and that is my...
No, that's not what you nap to. I can't.
It is. That's what... But I have it even worse. I have really bad ringtones. They're all my fucking characters.
So
it's
funny imagining you laying your head down to that song to take a nap.
Do. That's my alarm. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to try this, a little bit of an edgy intro for my friend and my guest. Kim Congdon isn't just a comedian. She's a walking roast battle with no off switch.
Whoa.
See, you were worried ChatGPT would be douchey.
Yeah.
Born with the confidence of a lottery winner and the mouth of a sailor who just stubbed his toe.
Whoa.
Kim has made a name for herself saying what everyone else is too scared to.
Fuck yeah.
You might
It's
recognize
usually the N-word.
and none of us are too scared to. Trust me, I've actually had a fucking, like a scream room. What do they call that? A panic room? Put into my apartment so I can just go and scream it during sporting events.
You don't even go in the room.
No, I don't. I just yell it and hope it makes it into the room. She's got wit, the attitude, the delivery of someone who has been roasting people since birth. Is there anything worse than a cheesy intro? I didn't read this. I literally just said, I want to do an intro, and I printed it out, and I'm reading it. It's too embarrassing to even finish. It stinks.
It stinks, dude.
It stinks.
It stinks. ChatGPT needs to be roasted for the way it writes.
It's really, and I think it's funny how bad it is. Like, I love how fucking horrible.
It's so bad it's in the Writers Guild.
That's funny. It's so bad it's got a gig.
Yeah, it's making movies currently.
How's the fella?
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, he's a good-looking guy. I think I saw him with you one time.
Yeah, he's hot, dude. He's hot.
Where'd you meet?
We met in Florida. I went home for Christmas. We matched on a dating app. I super liked him.
Oh.
I sent over one of those extra things that they give you where they make you want to buy stuff. Oh,
I hear a person breathing. That's a really comforting sound. Yeah. What are you doing? You're not running the empire. You're on the phone.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, buddy.
I'm Samuel.
Hello, Samuel. Welcome.
what up, Samuel?
Dude, I can't. Where the hell do you guys tune in live? I don't know where. I'm just trying to watch it. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be an asshole.
No.
How do I see the?
It'll be released as a podcast. What we do, I have to explain the process, is we do the calls live. No, we just put out a quick notice and we take a few calls. This is a podcast. It's going to be released in the future.
That's awesome. Cool.
But yeah, you'll be able to see us. Kim right now looks very lovely in her pink top, and I'm wearing a green top with bluish jeans and
Awesome.
what is a very pregnant man's stomach, a fat fuck. What's
Oh,
up?
nice, dude. Hell yeah.
Yes,
Dude, I'm just I saw your announcement and appreciate you as a person, and I was just watching some of your comedy and just am a party guy, so I guess I can't resist a fucking phone call apparently. Jeez.
a party guy. Now, Kim, you kind of cocked your head when you heard that.
Yeah, when I hear party guy, I instantly think like this person's on coke at their house alone.
Yes, a lonely guy.
Yeah, definitely.
What kind-
100%.
what
yeah,
kind of partying?
Just literally having a day off of work. So nothing. That's what a party is to me.
Day off of work?
Oh no.
What a shit party.
Yeah.
Can you imagine you go out with this guy's like, we're going to party.
Dude, this party fucking blows.
Yeah, just me and you. You have slippers on. What kind of job do
No,
you have?
it does suck.
What kind of job do you have?
I work at sanitation. Waste management.
All right, good.
Oh fuck.
Mobster.
They make money.
They do actually, but their job, it's almost like their hands are probably all covered in garbage. I would freak me out to date somebody who is in garbage.
Yeah, but I like garbage. I bet you find cool shit, right? What's the coolest thing you found in the trash?
I do have hand sanitizer. I will say that. I'm not trying to ruin the vibe of your show,
Sure.
but I do have hand sanitizer.
Did you ever go rifling through the garbage, Kim?
Yeah, as a Puerto Rican from Florida, I'm a big
You're a
dumpster diver. I wanted to start a podcast in a dumpster.
Really?
Dumpster diving, yeah.
What have you found? Because to me, like furniture and stuff. Thank you for the call, sir. The bed bugs would terrify me in furniture and stuff.
Oh yeah, not furniture, but like I don't know if you know anything about dumpster diving, but it's like much different than you think. A bunch of stores like Walgreens, CVS, they have a bunch of stuff that like legally is expired, but like lasts so long, like makeup
Sure.
and shit, that they just dump into the trash cans, and people get like nice shit in trash cans. I haven't done it in like 15 years, but I used to dabble in a little dumpster diving. I've gotten a lot of cool shit. I've gotten a bunch of makeup. I've gotten like this was a long time ago, like those auxes for the car that you can connect your car to Bluetooth, and like weird shit that they would sell at like Walgreens and stuff. But you find really cool shit. This is like dirty dumpster diving. You got to find somewhere cool. You got to go to like a CVS at the end of the day.
By the way, the name of this episode, Dumpster Diving with Kim Congdon. I never knew that about you. No, I'm so freaked out by garbage.
I'm OCD.
Yes.
But I wasn't at this point.
I did.
I was a little less into something happened when I moved to LA that I got really scared of, specifically this like obsessive thought that cum was on everything.
Really?
That there was cum and shit on everything. And,
Cum and shit on everything? Oh, it's my house.
and that was like it really freaked me out. And I think it was moving to a city from like a clean place. And now I won't touch anything because I've seen how much people will come publicly.
I'm blind on furniture and on, like in hotel. Are you weird in hotels? I
yeah.
could care less.
Oh, you could?
I won't drink out of the cups or anything.
Will you sit in the cuck chair and put on your shoes?
I love to be in the cuck chair. I sure do.
Oh, you like the cuck chair?
I'm a little Falwell. I'm a little Jerry Falwell Jr.
That's your chair right there?
I love the cuck chair. I never heard it called that. I love it.
That's the cuck chair, dude. It's
the chair in the corner facing the bed.
Right in between the legs, there's always white spots.
He's watching his wife get railed.
Because, you got to think, these people aren't coming in with fucking wet steam deep cleaners. They're giving a quick dusting.
Quick vacuum.
Dude, and I imagine the smell of those things. They're fabric. They're holding memories. They hold memories like hair, dude.
There's probably a sweaty... yeah, that's right. If you do drugs, it comes out of your hair.
Yeah, dude.
I bet you that those guys, there's a lot of sweaty nude asses on those chairs while their wife is fucking a guy. And it's not the type of cucking that's done in porn. It's probably the type of cucking where the bull has a dick that's like a couple inches bigger than the husband, but he's fat and he's kind of gross. He's got skin tags.
And it's a true cuck where the guy in the chair kind of doesn't want to do it, but the wife is bullying him.
Yes. Oh, yeah, the best kind.
The best kind, the true cuck.
Yeah, where it's legit. Because it sucks if the guy really wants her to do it and she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
So that's not fun.
Yeah.
Did you ever have a guy want you to cuck him?
No, I've never had a cuck before. I've never.
Would you like that? You seem like you like an alpha guy.
I really like an alpha guy. I think the like weirdest thing I could probably get into is a threesome with two guys, which I've always wanted to do and haven't done.
Really? I'm surprised that no one will go for that.
No, it's not that it's not that I've been turned down. I just feel like I don't know.
No, I meant like a guy wouldn't do it. Like, of course you're not turned down. But I mean, like, the guy you're with is like, nah, I don't want to.
Well, we've only been dating a year, and we're not like, we're still like enjoying sex with each other.
Yeah, and you don't want to mention that. That's a hard one for the woman to mention. You know what I would love? What? Your friend. I would love you too.
Or anybody else.
Matter of fact, any other cock. But
any
yours.
other cock. No, yeah, it's like the thought of two hot guys like making out with me.
Yes,
that sounds fun.
And you want them both on you?
Yeah, on me, not on each other.
You
but then that's a very slippery slope.
Yeah, because you're 69 with the
gets
guy.
gay.
It can if you're 69 with the guy, and all of a sudden the other guy starts fucking you, and then you're like, wait a minute, I hear licking, but he's not touching me anymore, and you realize he's doing a little bit of fucking bag licking.
Yeah, dude. You look up, and suddenly your whole relationship's changed.
Yeah, he's looking at you like, huh?
Yeah.
You like that? And you're like, no, I don't care for that.
This is part of my fantasy wasn't you getting came on, okay?
You can never unsee that.
No.
God, as a guy, I'm sure guys have made that mistake too, where they start to blow the guy and they think she's gonna go crazy, and she's like, "What are you?"
She's like,
"You're a fucking homo. You're a
dude. Ew. He's like, you're a slut."
Yeah, just name calling, and the guy leaves.
And then they both come, and that's their actual thing.
My ex had the best ew, like disgust sound, and that's the sound that you don't want to hear from a woman when you're blowing somebody. The ew sound. Have you ever had any threesome? I've had a few. They're very overrated.
They are overrated. I've had a couple.
And they're okay, right?
They're fine. The thing is, I am like, first of all, I'm not a publicly horny person, and I am kind of weird about sex, and I usually just like to do it with someone I like.
Yeah.
But every time I've had a threesome, I've been hammered for them. And then something deep inside of me is like, I should be a freak and have a threesome. Yeah.
And then you do it. And do you feel regret after?
No.
Yeah, I did have a threesome with Ron Jeremy.
No, you did?
I did. But
Ron Jeremy's almost killed me 3 times by accident on the road.
How? He
Drunk
rolled over
driving.
on you? Oh.
3 different states. No, twice in California, once in Gainesville, Florida. I've seen him swerving in the road at 4 a.m. I've been like, let me get out of the way, and it's been his ass pulling up.
Really?
Yes.
So have you ever met him?
One time I was working at this bar called The Swamp in Gainesville, and he was fucking a woman outside by the dumpster, and she had like hair missing and stuff.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's rough.
So I'm hoping you had the threesome before that era.
I had the threesome. I'll tell you, it was around 2003.
Okay, yeah, it was before that.
It was with a porn girl after I hosted the porn awards.
Oh shit!
It was a brief threesome. Ron, I walked in with my friend owned the Bunny Ranch, and there was a bunch of girls in the room with Ron was fucking one girl, and he said to me, and I know all the trouble he's had and all the rape accusations, but look, this was a long time. I was an innocent boy. I just went in there to meet a hero.
He was just a boy at the Bunny Ranch.
I was a boy. No, this was in Vegas.
Oh.
I never went to the Bunny Ranch. Dennis would invite me all the time, and I never went. And I am a stupid asshole.
It's closed
because
now,
now
right?
he's dead. Well, he's dead.
Oh, okay.
Dennis Hoff passed away. So yeah, the girl blew me for a minute, and while Ron fucked her, but it was a legit threesome. I have photos. And then the whole world came apart.
Wow. Then COVID happened.
COVID happened. Yeah, the whole world shut down. Fucking 18 years later. All right, you're on the phone with Kim and Jim. I like how that sounds.
Hey there. Am I talking to Jim and Kim?
Jim
you
and
are.
Kim.
Kim and Jim. Jim and Kim. However you want to phrase it, it's your business.
So during COVID, I moved back in with my parents.
Okay.
Then I moved across the country to Portland, Oregon.
Ugh.
And I was expecting yeah, I know exactly. But I was expecting like a promotion within my business. Never happened. The business has been downscaling the entire time.
What kind of business?
And now I'm gonna.
Okay.
Oh, it's just work for UPS.
Okay.
And they're shutting down here in Portland, and I'm gonna be moving back in with my parents in like a couple of months, and I'm 27 years old, and it's like I just feel like I'm going back home with my tail tucked between my legs and like kind of a disgraceful feeling in my stomach, and I was wondering if you guys have any advice on that.
Do you own a rope?
No.
How old are you again?
I'm doing all right. All right.
How old are you?
27.
27. Yeah.
27. Oh, you're still decently young.
Yeah,
It's
you're not only at 41.
No, it's not. Yeah, you're not in your 30s moving with your parents.
But wait, you said UPS in Portland is closing down. All UPSs or just this one?
A lot of it.
Why is it closing
They're
down
just
in
like
Portland?
they're automating all the old buildings. They're shutting down old warehouses to make everything new and more robots and stuff.
I think living anywhere besides Portland, Oregon is a great idea.
You don't like Portland because you give a very genuine ew.
I feel like Portland, no offense, I'm going to lose all my Portland fans because I love talking shit about Portland. I
Good.
went once and it was like all the most unbearable people in LA, when they get like too annoying where they can't hold it, it feels like they moved to LA or Portland.
Oh, that's like the septic tank of LA's toilet.
Yes, that's how I
Basically.
feel. It's like just the most annoying. It's like all pour overs and expensive coffees and like white people pretending they care about like black stuff.
Yeah.
Like white knights. It's the city of white knights, and
The
it's people
city-
that have never actually done anything.
And people who've never actually hung out with a lot of black people.
No black friends,
Right.
and all of the like Black Lives Matter energy without the actual black friends.
Yeah, so they want the little pat on the...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with all of this that you're saying. I'm kind of just wondering. It's like, I don't know. I mean, yeah, as you said, I'm not like that old, but it's like, man, moving back in at 27 with my parents, and it'll only be for like a year or something.
This is
save
my
money.
advice. I say
I don't know. It's
you
just kinda
take
tough.
advantage. If your parents aren't charging you rent, you get to move in them with it, live rent free for a year, and fucking grind your ass off for the entire year. Have a Kanye summer. Don't go out of the house. Get your shit ready. And then when you get out, you'll have money and you'll be more prepared. And that's great. I wish my parents charged me during COVID for rent.
Did they really?
Yes.
How much a month?
I think $300 or $400 for a bedroom in their house.
Did they cook your meals and stuff?
No, I bought my own groceries, everything.
No, your parents just
And
tough
I was the
love?
only one. I don't know.
Or
They've
they
always been
shitty?
kind of weird with me.
Really?
Yeah, like everyone else lives for free, and then I was the only one that had rent.
Did you ask why?
They would be like, "You're the most independent," and I'd be like, "Okay, I don't want to be. Can I live for free?" And they were like, "No."
So they probably think that you're the one that can go out and make the money.
Yeah, but I don't want to. Why wouldn't they let me live free and save money?
Are they nice to you?
They are ish.
Because there's tough love, but you can tell. Thank you for the call, sir. Are they Are they? Or do you think they dislike you?
Well, no, my mom's like okay, so this is a situation. It was my mom and my stepdad. So I'm not even my stepdad's kid. So that's different.
The other kids live with them for
yeah,
free. Yeah.
Yes. And my mom's just like a narcissist. So it's like she doesn't
Is she?
dislike me. She just loves herself. So it's like not even a thought. Yeah.
Is she worth being a narcissist?
Like
When you see her,
to
do
who?
do you think like, wow, I get why she's a narcissist. She's so great.
Oh, she's really beautiful and she's really fun.
Okay.
I'll tell you those two things, but she literally only cares about herself.
Selfish.
But she's fun. So it's like growing up with someone where everyone's like, your mom's the best. And I'm like, yeah, to you, dude.
Does she know she's a narcissist?
She should.
They very rarely know it, which is why I literally can't wait till they can find the gene of narcissism and suck them
for
out of
it?
the womb.
Oh my God, dude.
Suck them out of the womb when they're zygotes. Fucking flush them.
It is actually the most bizarre, I guess, I'm assuming it's a mental illness.
Complete mental illness.
It's the most
Hateable.
bizarre, tricky, weird mental illness you can ever deal with.
Constantly victims. Is she like just what makes you think she's a narcissist and or makes you know it?
No, I know for sure the entire family knows. It's like everything is about her. I mean, like, for example, this is so bad. I shouldn't be saying this.
I would say I don't know her. I never hung out with her.
Well, she's just like,
Guys, have better sex with Blue Chew. Blue Chew is the original brand offering chewable tablets for better sex. These erection enhancing tablets, I take them. They help guys achieve stronger, harder, and longer lasting erections. It says for sexual activities. We know why you need a longer erection. No one's going to say, hey, I'm standing on the corner in sweatpants. My erection isn't firm enough. We know what they're for. Be ready when she needs it. You can get your first month of Blue Chew for free. Great sex is just a few clicks away. You go to bluechew.com. You sign up. You consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you're going to get your prescription within days. Blue Chew tablets are made in the USA. They are shipped directly to your door. I never care where they're made, but it's nice they're made in America. As long as they come directly to my door. That's what I care about. Don't ship them to my neighbor, so I have to knock. Hey, limp dick here would like my pills. Here's the best part. It's all done online because the humiliating part of going into a doctor's office, sitting there with no bump in your sweats because your penis is just knows it's letting you down once again and it's just cowering against your bag. No one needs that. This is private. It's online. You don't have to go to the pharmacy and have her read out Blue Chew tablets and then everybody knows that you're just a limp dick fool. I use them. I love them. I've had great results with them. I love to pop one in, chew it up, get that little blue stuff on my teeth, and it just makes me feel more confident. Now, you look at me, you wouldn't believe that I'm an insecure, blinking mess, but I really am. And I don't have a whole lot of faith in my penis, maybe because I scold it and I scream at it, but then I take a Blue Chew tablet, and my penis feels confident, and then I feel confident, and then she is still disappointed because the rest of me doesn't change. Unfortunately, Blue Chew tablets can't make me have a chin and stop blinking. All right, Blue Chew is not going to stop until every man is bricked up like a brick house. I didn't write that. They said brick twice. They should have said is as solid as a brick house. Here's the mission, though. All dicks should work properly. Everyone could use an extra hand with Blue Chew. You get an extra leg. Huh? More horsepower. Enough said. You understand. I mean, how many little euphemisms were we going to use? Makes your dick work better. You could be missing out on the best sex of your life. They say there's nothing sexier than confidence. I mentioned confidence before. Confidence with good abs would be better, but I can only do one of those two things. So I'm going to have at least confidence that my dick is not going to humiliate me once again. We can all relate to feeling more confident, especially in the bedroom, and Blue Chew can really help. Here's the call to action. Make life easier by getting harder and discover your options at bluechew.com, BLUECHEW.com. And here's a special deal for our listeners. I should say my listeners. Try your first month of Blue Chew for free. When you use the promo code Norton, you pay $5 for shipping. That's it. That's promo code Norton. Visit bluechew.com for more details and important safety information. And we do thank Blue Chew very much for sponsoring this podcast and taking great care of our penises.
If you look at, you can tell a narcissist by their social media. It's like everything's her, and then it's like if somebody dies, it's like about her feelings about it, and it's like very. She's the type of person that you go, I'm in the hospital. Can you come stay the night? And she's like, I've been at Universal all day and my neck kind of hurts. You know, like she's kind of like,
Wow.
she's kind of like, I've been out, you know. She's very into herself.
Have you told her this?
I've told her before and she just is like, you're mean, and then hangs up on me, and I'm like, you're crazy.
Yeah, they can never handle being
They can
told.
never handle it, but everything's about her. Every situation, there's like a big blow. If we go somewhere, there's like got to be like a blow up that happens with either with her health or some drama, or she's always quitting a job because she has an enemy, and like, you know,
It's so draining.
it is draining. It is very, very draining, and it is very weird because when you have like a narcissistic parent, you have this sick feeling where you go like, it is going to end one day and that
Yeah.
will feel good.
Well,
And then that makes you feel really bad.
No, it's like when you realize you're going to be whistling a happy tune on the way to the wake.
Yeah. Well, I've already told her too. I told her probably 6 years ago, I'm like, if you don't get into like intensive mental health therapy, I'm letting you know right now while you're sound of mind that I'm putting you in a home. I'm letting you know while you're well and healthy and young, I will put you in a home.
And I won't take care of you.
And I will not take, you will not, I don't know if my sisters will. I doubt it. You never made them pay rent. They don't know responsibility.
Right.
So good luck.
You don't want to wipe the
to-
ass of a narcissist.
No, I'm not wiping her ass. I'm not doing it. I already parented her my entire life, and I'm going to do it when she's old and I have kids.
Now, right now, we're looking at famous narcissism. And then Kim Kardashian, I don't know if she is or not, or if she's just hot.
Yeah.
Adolf Hitler. I hope it's not going in order. That's a rough one to be number. She just beat out Hitler.
Kim's number one is nuts.
And A
People
to the
hate
H.
women.
A to the H is number 2. Yeah, I could see him kind of being into his own thing. Alexander the Great, sure, the name.
Yeah.
Trump, yeah, of course he is.
Kanye, definitely.
Kanye's just a hateable narcissist.
Mm-hmm.
Madonna, I don't know her. I met her once. She was not particularly nice to me, so I can...
You add it on. Tack the bitch on if she was rude.
But are they just saying this because these are rich people?
Because I don't think Justin Bieber's a narcissist. He seems like actually a really humble guy that just got aggressively molested.
Oh, do you think he was? Do you think Diddy fumbled?
Well, oh my God, Jim! He had a song that he's crying and saying he's lonely and he got butt fucked the whole time essentially.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm so lonely. He just says that over and over again.
Do girls
Right.
do the girls want to hug him when they hear that?
I think so, but yeah, I don't think he's a narcissist. But dude, narcissism's wild.
It really is. And you can't. There's no cure for it. Like
No.
zero.
It's just who you are.
They're unfixable.
And you know what? I can sometimes see small traits of narcissism in myself that I got from my. I don't know if it's like a spectrum, like autism or anything else, but I do see like little parts of my mom where I'm like, I slip into that.
Like
sometimes.
what? When will you
like
see
being
it?
a comedian and liking, the attention. Like being a comedian is a little narcissistic. You're on a stage. You're going like, listen to what I think is funny. It's like very
Notice me.
notice me.
But it is like, look, narcissistic traits or doing things that are narcissistic, whether it's comedy, the whole world is Twitter. Listen to my thought. There's a difference between that and a fucking hateable hunk of shit, fucking head to toe narcissist. Big difference between narcissistic performance qualities or in life qualities and a true, I'm always a victim narcissist. There's zero self-awareness.
Yeah, I guess I'm seeing here and now the spectrum starts at people pleaser and ends at like whatever that is, which I'm assuming means psycho. But like, I guess comedians are like a little bit of people pleasers too.
Can we see the spectrum there, Mike? I may have a little bit of that.
Yeah, I wonder how. Oh, there we go. Whoa. Okay. So there's hero, healthy self-ego, protective, motivating, providing. There's the hero narcissist. That doesn't sound too bad.
Healthy, self-ego, protective, motivating, provide. Yeah, that might be me. I like that because there's hero at the top of it.
That's narcissistic.
What? 'Cause I want to be the hero.
Yeah, you're right.
I want that one.
Who doesn't?
I don't want to be tyrant.
Yeah, tyrant looks dark. And then people pleaser, and what's this word?
Sycophant.
Sycophant.
Yeah.
Increase fear, increase toxicity, decrease empathy, decrease self.
Tyrant, unhealthy self-ego, defensive, bullying, othering.
Yeah.
What is othering? That sounds like a fucking shit woke term.
It does.
Malignant toxicity. What a great bumper sticker.
Whoa, I want that bumper sticker.
Malignant toxicity. Hard to say.
Ooh.
And it's the type of thing, Because everyone thinks they're a stupid therapist now, says
Yeah.
the asshole hosting an advice podcast. But everyone's using therapeutic terms, and malignant toxicity sounds like something a person says to sound insightful.
Right.
What happened with her? She's got malignant toxicity. Say it again. I can't.
I can't even spell it.
Yeah, it's a hard word to say.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, maybe I'm up around the people pleaser.
You
era.
think that's where you are?
I don't know, because I don't really like pleasing people either. I'll tell someone to fuck off, and quick too.
Well, that's increase. Maybe you're between that and a sycophant.
Maybe. Oh yeah, maybe you're right.
Do you not have empathy?
I have some.
Do you cry at movies?
Yes.
All right, we've been asking this. What's the last movie you cried at? And don't say Jungle Fever.
No. I actually my boyfriend had never seen this, and we just watched the original cartoon, The Lion King. He'd never seen it before. And I fucking sobbed.
What, when Mufasa dies?
Not because I thought that was the only part. That's like when you're an adult, you go, when Mufasa dies, that's the sad part. But then when you watch it as an adult, you realize that Mufasa dies, and Scar tells his nephew that it's his fault, and this little baby lion runs away and leaves an entire family thinking he killed his dad. So the whole movie, he has this guilt about killing his own father, and that really hurt me.
I've never seen The Lion King.
What?
I have no desire to see it. It just doesn't. It's not my style.
Oh my God, it's so good though. It's actually so sick that you'd never seen The Lion King. Have you seen The Lion King?
What year did it come out? Great.
You were probably
I
like
was
62.
25.
Oh.
I was 20. I had the balls of a 62-year-old in my hand. I was 25. I was doing stand-up. I had 1994. I was 26. I had no desire to see The Lion King.
Yeah, it was too late at that point for you.
Yeah, you're a creep if you just go to the fucking theater. Instead of being a gay, I'm watching The Lion King.
No, you can't be 25 seeing The Lion King on
Weeping?
release day. No.
Oh, on release day, definitely. Let's go to a phone call. Kim and I are getting emotional. So did your boyfriend cry?
His eyes welled up for one moment, and it made me feel good that he had feelings.
Do you know what made me cry recently? And my wife wanted to fucking spit on me. We were watching the end of Titanic, and I forgot that in the last scene they all see each other again, and it's nice. And I was like, oh yeah. It got me. I choked up.
That got you?
It got me.
I think the saddest movie I've ever cried the most to is I Am Sam.
Oh, Sean
Dakota
Penn?
Fanning, Sean Penn. He's trying to raise his daughter. He's mentally handicapped. She gets taken away by
I never saw it.
Oh my God! It might be the saddest movie I've ever seen.
Some dunderhead.
Or Simon Birch.
Some dunce hires the wrong lawyer.
Yeah.
He hires a tax attorney.
Well, he gets raped by a homeless woman. It's not his fault, and then she leaves the baby with him.
Oh God, that's some writer's room shit. No
Yeah.
fucking retarded guy gets raped by a homeless woman. Just doesn't happen. She's homeless. She rapes Sam. Ugh. I like Sean Penn though, so I would watch that.
You should. It's incredibly sad.
He was great in Carlito's Way. I hope he's the same character. That sleazy lawyer in Carlito's Way. He was great in that.
That's how he raped that homeless lady.
Or she raped him.
Yeah, she raped him.
All right, who's on the phone?
Hey guys, it's Garth from Indiana.
Hi, Garth. Welcome to the
Hello.
show. You're talking to Kim Congdon and Jim Norton, as if you didn't know.
Absolutely, it's been a fun listen so far. Hey, couple things.
Thank you.
First thing, malignant toxicity. Isn't that sick fucking puppy's greatest hit?
Fuck yeah, it is. Malignant toxicity. I don't say the X part.
Kim, you are not even near a narcissist. You know, the fact that you're even thinking about your mom makes you totally different.
Thank you.
Well, she's thinking about how her mom
let's
didn't
get that out of
charge
your
her.
head.
Thank you.
She's thinking about how her mom wronged her.
Yeah.
So back to her point.
Aren't we all, though?
oh yeah, we're all asses on some
Aren't we
level.
all thinking about how our mom wronged us? Come on.
My parents are so old at this point that I don't think about that. Like, you know what I mean? They're like in their 80s, so I'm like, I'm just happy they're alive. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might get, unless you had a really shit childhood, you just kind of start,
Yeah.
whatever.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. They have soap in the mouth. I was a bad boy. Do you have a question, sir? Did you want to comment on our question? Oh, he hung up. He just wanted to give some praise
Aw.
and then throw himself off a balcony. Good for him. I like that.
You
In
got
and out.
soap in the mouth as a kid?
Oh yeah, I was showing off with some of my friends. I lived in Edison, and we were in front of my apartment. My parents were out for the day. And through, like, you would go through the apartment, and then there was the back door. So it was like a long apartment. And my bedroom was in the back, and you would come up the steps in the back door.
Okay.
So my friends and I were outside, and I was just cursing into my screen because my parents were out.
Okay.
And I was going, fuck, piss, shit, cunt. And I'll never forget that I went, this is your dick reporting. And I heard the jingle of keys.
Oh, no.
And I realized that somebody had been listening to this.
Oh, no.
So I ran all the way around the apartments to go to the back door. And I went up and I tried to be slick, and I walked in like, hi, guys. Like there was not some boy just cursing in the front. And I got slapped. And I got my father would hold my face and scrape the soap on my teeth and make me hold it.
We got the Puerto Rican version. My mom would just put hot sauce in her mouth.
Oh, that's kind of rough. That's kind of rough, but it does kind of have there's some sort of at least a delicious connotation to it.
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, she'd do a couple drops. I mean, when you're a kid, you fucking hate hot sauce.
Yeah, it's on your tongue.
Yeah, on my tongue. If we cussed, we'd get hot sauce.
Did you ever get soap?
No, that's white people, hot sauce.
I guess it is. Yeah, Puerto Ricans get
white
fucking...
people. Soap in the mouth is such a white punishment.
It is. It is, yeah. But now I guess it's considered abuse, but back then it wasn't.
Yeah, I think that mine is considered abuse too.
Hot sauce? Yeah, maybe a fiery beverage on the tongue of a toddler. Yeah,
It's really bad.
I remember I saw a show on child abuse when I was a kid. I never forgot it. It was like one of those, and again, there's only 3 networks. And they showed one where someone had the griddle marks on his ass from the stove. Like, what fucking shit people.
Oh my God. They just made him sit on the stove?
Yeah.
Ew. That's horrible.
It's crazy. I'll never forget that
they were never
image.
abusive like that. They were 90s acceptable abusive.
But I mean, it's just weird how that has been in my mind. Like that image I saw on TV when I was a kid, and it never left.
I remember I read A Child Called It when I was younger, and it was just a whole book about a boy that got abused. And his mom would make him sit in a bathtub full of bleach until it started burning his skin for hours. And then
Is it a true story?
Yeah. This guy.
What? Oh, he's alive.
He's alive. He wrote a book about his mom and the abuse. And
they would call him
nuts.
It?
Yeah, they would call him It.
Hey, it wants to do this.
Yeah, and he was the only one. He had a bunch of brothers that they treated fine, and he was like, they just picked him. That is so weird to me, to just pick a child. It's like, hit them all.
I know, especially you all of a sudden.
Spread out. If you spread it out, it doesn't hurt them as much. Now you're putting all the hate into one.
Right, at least make them all pay a little rent.
Exactly.
We have a caller on with Kim and Jim. Oh, I heard someone chatting. What's your name?
Hey, how's it going? It's John. How are y'all?
Hello.
Welcome, John. Thank you for calling the program.
Well, thank you guys for having the program.
Sure.
I just had a thought and I lost it. Hang on here. Step outside.
What's that?
Daughter's busting into a Wendy's bag, so I was a little distracted there. Frosties will do that to you.
All right, now we're all simmered down. What's going on?
I completely lost my train of thought. That's crazy.
I understand celebrities will do that to you.
Though.
Yeah, well, what did you...
I talked to you guys the other day, actually. I would called in with Dr. Drew, and that was really cool. Everyone was talking about some wild stuff, and I actually asked for help. It was kind of funny.
Oh, I actually remember he hated you.
Well, most people, I have that effect on them. I'm not...
What was your problem? I'm sorry to interrupt. It's the phone. What was your problem?
No, you're fine. It's your show.
Excellent point.
This is crazy. Now I'm sitting here trying to trip over this dang cat. I have a very different night than the people that have called in so far, I think. The first guy was talking about partying and everything. I'm sitting there trying to rock the dang baby to sleep. So, needless to say, I'm a little scatterbrained right now.
What happened with the little tot? Let's talk about the little rugrat. Did you put her down or put him down or put it down? If you want to talk about that book.
I put him down, but here's the thing. Everybody in my house decided to get the fucking flu this weekend.
Oh, shit.
And I'm the only one with an immune system, apparently.
Do you know what's funny? My wife was dealing with that too, and we thought it might be the flu, and I was like, don't kiss me. I don't want to get sick. And now I'm fine and she's fine. But yeah, my wife's got the immune system of a polio patient. She's always got something going on.
Yeah.
It drives me nuts.
Yeah.
I said, and I try to get sick too. Like I'll, accidentally grab a cup from the table or whatever, drink from it, but I keep getting lucky. One of these days it's just going to be cancer.
Yeah, from a cup.
Jesus, fuck, dude.
Exactly. You're going to drink someone's pancreas.
You know?
All right.
Oh, my God. Good luck. I hope the Wendy's is good.
Yeah. Frosty
right.
will be fine, you know.
All right. Thank you, fella. You're a bright, shining light in my life. Thank you. Please call back again. Godspeed.
So funny.
Go with God.
I hope it's cancer.
Hi, you're on the telephone. Welcome to the program. Feel free to speak.
Hi, Jim.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm great. I'm
sorry.
very tired. How are you?
I'm tired as well. I'm drunk.
Oh, that's awesome. This is going to be a great call. A tired hack and a drunk anonymous caller and poor Kim.
Can I tell you a joke?
Feel free.
Can I tell you a joke?
Well, Kim's a comic too. You don't mind a joke, do you?
Oh, no, I'd love one.
Okay, we'd be delighted, sir.
Kim Congdon.
Hey.
Yes.
Kim Congdon dated Louis, the rattlesnake of Puerto Rico.
Louis
yeah.
B.
You
Mayer.
all know
Yes.
him. Anyway, sorry, I'm so.
That's all right.
I'm the worst.
You've had a few too many.
Anyway.
We're all caught up in the lore.
Yeah.
Okay, no, yeah, I'll tell you a joke. Here.
Good.
It's a joke I wrote. Anyway.
Even better.
Do you know what Mr. Noodles are? Do you know what Mr. Noodles are?
I don't know what Mr. Noodles are, but it's always the
Mr.
sign of a good
Noodles?
joke when the long explanation precedes
Yeah,
it.
ramen noodles. Ramen noodles.
Oh, yes.
Sure.
Like ramen noodles.
Had ramen recently.
39%. Like a 39 cent ramen noodle.
Great.
This guy's
Okay,
going to
here's
get a
my joke.
Netflix special.
When I was like on Netflix, yeah. Okay, here's my joke. Thank you. All right, here's my joke.
Start!
When I was a kid, you know, my grandmother used to tell me, I used to eat my grandmother's cookies, and she told me that they were made with a bit of love, a bit of family love, or something. I'm butchering it.
No, you're not, sir. I would say this is as
Anyway.
smooth a joke as I've heard in
And
ages.
the second half
I'm on the
of
edge
the
of my
joke
seat.
is, it's gonna be, you guys are gonna go crazy.
Okay.
All right. The second part.
He's edging us with a punchline.
Well, now I'm 19 years old, and I'm a college guy. I must be 28 now. I'm poor. I'm a poor person, so I eat Mr. Noodles, a ramen noodle package thing, and so I think they're built with the same like kind of idea type thing, but it's a touch of clinical depression.
Sir, I think I speak for everyone involved when I say, I hope you die.
Okay.
I'm teasing you, sir. You're a bit verbose, that's all.
That's actually the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. That's actually the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Jim Norton said, I hope you die.
It was a bit of a long and meandering story that you continually restarted. You've been drinking apparently since
It
this
was
morning.
an ADD nightmare for me.
It was. Oh, you have ADD?
It was hard to sit through.
Yeah, poor Kim is crawling into her skin. Why don't you do this? Call back when you're
I'm
sober.
doing a Norm thing.
No, sir. Norm.
Okay,
this is not a Norm thing.
I'll
I wish
kill.
you were doing a Norm thing.
I'll kill when I'm sober. I kill when I'm sober.
All right, thank you, sir.
I love you.
Call
Thank
back.
you.
Call back
I
when you're
love you.
sober.
I
For
love
all right, Godspeed. All right, good for you.
Whoa.
Yeah, we're gonna get that sometimes. It's in the evening.
That was crazy.
Yep. Let's go for another one. Hello, you're
Hey,
on the
what's up,
phone.
guys?
Hey, you sound coherent. Welcome.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm coherent, and I just want to say that last guy needs to kill himself. The guy before that needs to kill himself. Just
Whoa.
start off right there.
Well, that's not very helpful, sir.
They both were terrible. Well, I'm on the Jim Norton show. What can I say?
You're absolutely right, sir. This is okay. Go ahead.
The last movie that I cried to was this weird documentary about these two twins. They were English. One of them lost their memory on a bike wreck, and the other one, they had been molested their whole lives, and the other one kept a secret from them their whole life.
Whoa.
And then told them in their old age. It was. I was trying to find the name of it, and you guys unmuted
Tell me who I am.
It's on Netflix. Is that? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
They were the girls from The Shining.
Dude, that's wild.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're brothers.
And they had to hide
Yeah.
their diddling. One of them had to hide the diddling from the other one. That's
And
beautiful.
they were high society people, and their parents were selling to some high society art guy in England. It was super. I don't know. I'm sober now, but when I watched it, I was I was using meth a lot, and like it's hard to cry when you're on meth like that, and it made me bawl my freaking eyes out.
No, I don't know.
This is from 2019. When did you stop doing meth?
I've been sober for 3 years.
Yeah.
Good for you, man. That's great. Awesome. I think I saw
you.
some of this. This is very familiar. He tells him, like, does the guy remember his brother?
Yes. I wish I could remember it just all so clearly, because I don't want to be like lying on the story, but
It's okay.
the guy remembered his brother, and he remembered vaguely like a girl, I think, that was involved in it or something. But he little hints would come kind of down the pipeline here and there, and then his parents died, and they like settled their estate. And I think they started coming across like weird things, like pictures and stuff.
Baby condoms.
And the brother broke down and started telling him, yeah, probably yeah.
So this is a comedy, yeah.
You're the bomb.
This looks hilarious.
I called it originally just to be like, you guys are the shit. And then it was just like a topic, I'm born of this topic, toxicity, and, words related.
That's a pretty crazy documentary, actually.
I think it's very, very familiar. I don't know if I saw it or saw part of it. Which is jam-packed with floats
Were
and
you
jets.
in it, Jim? Were you the other brother?
No, I auditioned for it, but I was unmolestable. They said that my hiney was
Right.
not taut enough.
Oh, God.
I didn't have firm enough
Yeah.
buttocks. They said my ass looked like Walter Matthau's cheeks. And nobody wanted to fuck me. All right, thank you for the call. Appreciate that.
Yeah,
It's a
thank
great
you guys.
heads up.
You guys are awesome. You guys made me laugh.
This is a
Thank
real
you.
documentary.
Fuck, man, that is crazy. Yeah, imagine like you kind of feel like you were molested, but you can't remember. You're like,
Oh, I know that
dude.
feeling. Yeah. Of course I do. Oh, back is built on it. I bought 2 apartments with that.
Fuck.
My therapist thinks I was.
Really? And you just can't remember.
No, I had a lot of sexual experiences as a kid with kids. So to me, I'm like, no, I showed up. He's fucking. He's like, you were molested, but I don't know if I was or not.
Yeah, if it counts with other kids.
I liked it though.
Yeah.
I was I enjoyed myself.
It was the other kids getting molested doing it to you. They pass it on. It's like tag. It's like sexual tag.
Maybe, but I might have been the one doing it to them.
Oh,
all
shit.
the same age. We're all just blowing each other, laughing, being
shit.
pals. I mean, it's true camaraderie between boys.
Camaraderie.
Yeah. You know I'll tell you who would have loved it is fucking Jose Menendez would have really approved the way men were bonding. Young men bonding.
Hell yeah. Literally bonding.
Did you see you saw the Menendez the movie the series, right?
I watched a bit of it, but it was too much diddling and abuse for me. I don't like it.
It was good.
It was pretty good.
The acting was great.
Yes, they are.
Javier Bardem was great.
Yeah, it was really good. The story's fucking wild.
But they end it with the two of them leaving in separate vans to go to different jails from a jail. And Milli Vanilli is a big theme in this. And they're playing that song, Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You, which is a Milli Vanilli song that kind of got passed over because of Girl, You Know It's True and Blame It on the Rain. But it was just an interesting ending. I really liked it. I think this series was pretty good.
It was really good, and there's really not that many good things on TV, to be honest.
No, especially when they're playing like a relationship song between two brothers. It was like a real slap to both of them. And then that Gil Garcon, was that name Gil Garcon? Or Gaskin? Sorry, Gaskin is the new. He left as district attorney because he was terrible. So now the new one may or may not let them out. But he was going to resentence them for time served.
Fuck, dude.
And then their timing is so bad because now the new fucking district attorney is here. And he's like, well, I'm going to re-examine the case.
Really?
He's a law and order guy. Yeah, George Gascon was his name.
Oh,
was a horrendous district attorney. So, yeah, his hair, he was fucking half bald. It was a good show.
Yeah, it was a really good show.
And I remember them because I'm older. So you don't remember them, right?
I
happened?
actually do kind of remember it a little bit. We also didn't. My parents showed us everything when we were little.
They did.
Yeah. They didn't care. I remember watching Jerry Springer with my mom when I was 5, and her being and they were talking about I think they said the word humping, and I laughed, and she was like, "Do you know what that means?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, humping was cool. What age do we stop saying humping?
Dude, I don't know. When you start getting fingered, I think is the last hump you ever do.
Oh, okay.
Once you start doing sexual things, you don't use the word humping anymore. Because humping is for when you're alone, for your pillows, for your bed, for your corners.
I guess so. I didn't hump a lot. I was not a big humper.
I wasn't a big humper. My sister was humping away.
She older or younger?
She was younger. We called it the butt thing. I'd be like, Mom, she's doing the butt thing again.
Where her little ass was moving.
She was like,
what was she humping?
pillows, corners, her car seat buckle.
Oh my God, what a fun one.
Whatever she could get her hands. And she wasn't even molested, dude.
No, she's just a good egg.
Yeah. She's a good girl.
She's a good girl.
She's a good girl.
We could talk to someone else.
Please.
Yeah. I know. They're all getting all hot and bothered here. Thinking about a belt buckle being fucked.
No.
That's by the daughter of a narcissist.
Dude, that's so dark.
You're on the phone. Hello, chatting with Kim and myself.
Hello.
Hello?
Hi. How you doing?
Good, and yourself?
Good, buddy. Take your time. What's going on?
Oh, sorry.
No.
Yeah, well,
Mosey
sorry,
into it. No rush. We're just two idiots sitting on the sofa.
Talking to me.
Oh, sorry. We didn't mean to. It's my show. You go right ahead. I apologize.
You
Let me
guys were
step
just
aside.
talking about. You guys were just talking about young diddling. I have like super early memories of being like with my next door neighbor, and like my first sexual experience was like my neighbor fucking grabbing my junk. And, like we were both kids though, just like, oh, let me look at your balls, oh whatever. But nothing ever came of it. You know, I got lucky.
He became a doctor.
The gay dart missed me.
He's a proctologist now.
Yeah, you have all these awful memories, and you went to medical school. So, there was. Would you say there was a little homosexual activity, or was there no homosexual activity?
Yeah, I think we were just investigating. Well, like one of them was like a couple years older than me, but like you know, like every now and again, I think back like, holy shit, was I diddled? You know, like were we just fucking examining each other like young boys do?
A young boy, young curiosities.
I think that I think that now a lot of people are like, that's child on child sexual abuse. I almost feel like that is like kind of growing up.
It's part of
growing up is like grabbing, you show me yours, I show you mine energy is like, I don't really know anyone that didn't experience that really.
Did you with girls?
Yeah, I had a girl hump me in kindergarten during nap time.
Oh,
and she said
what a brazen move.
she said that we were gonna play house and I had to be the husband, and I was like, sick, like I'll be the husband, whatever. And then she just started humping me aggressively, and then we had like a boy that we assigned our son, and he was like, this is weird, and I was like, yeah, this is weird, and she was like,
Two girls and you get to play the son. That sucks. That'd be my luck.
Yeah, that dude, he got baited into being our son.
Yeah, so you want to be like the husband or the uncle? Who are you? Oh, you're the neighbor with leukemia. Oh, great. You get to sit there and look weak.
Yeah, you know, my mom and her sister told a really fucked up story that they got a hold of, you know, those needles that would shoot out. They didn't have the needles in them, but they're just the cartridges without the needles, and they would fill them with water and shoot them up each other's asses when they were younger.
Who did?
My mom and her sister and all the neighbor kids. And they would play doctor where they shot water up each other's asses.
That's an enema thing. Maybe enemas were big back then.
I don't think it was about the enema.
No, I mean, you know what I mean? Maybe that's how they experienced it the first time. Maybe they got an enema and they realized this is kind of cool.
Oh, yeah.
To shoot a little water. Or maybe they didn't know what a douche was.
No, I think they were just being freaks.
Maybe they were just being drunk. I'm trying to explain away their lesbianism.
There's incest lesbianism.
Incest.
Sisters.
Lesbianism.
Squirting in each other's asses.
Ah, it's so great. That's like the opening sentence of a great novel. Sisters, squirting in each other's asses. Asses, yeah, that's a little less vulgar than my version. What's the scariest movie you ever saw?
The Ring. The Ring did something to me.
That scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it did something fucked up to me when it came out.
I got that movie. Keith Robinson gave me that movie. Like he was like stealing them off BitTorrent, like in 2002. And I watched it on. I had one of those remember the giant roller TVs before flat screens were like the thing.
Yeah, they had like the backs.
Yes, yeah. It was like a piano.
Yeah.
And I watched The Ring on it alone in my apartment.
Oh,
I was, and I fucking had to sleep with the lights on.
Yeah.
It scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah, it did something. And that and the Blair Witch Project when I was younger really fucking scared me.
See, I had already knew what that was by the time I saw it, and it was still scary.
Yeah. Well, I hate when they do that the movie is like based on a true story. And you're like, you know, you believed it in the 90s.
Hey, Blair Witch got away with it, sure.
Yeah.
It was well done.
But yeah, those were probably the scariest. I love scary movies. I've written a couple.
Have you written a couple? Mm-hmm. What could you tell me about one?
I wrote one movie about a girl who goes on a beach vacation with all of her friends, and everyone starts getting murdered, and it's just a horror film, like a classic.
What do you call it?
Revenge horror. Is it called
Beach from Hell?
It's called Because of Amber.
Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm. It's a revenge movie. And I fucking love scary movies. I haven't watched one in a long time. I actually loved them when I was younger, and now I really can't handle them. Everything else is scary now. When you're an adult, you're like, I don't really need to be also scared. But
show me someone getting behind the wheel of the car when they've had too much to drink.
Yeah. I'm like, show me someone making proper money for doing stand-up. Like something good that I want to see.
Did you see Hereditary?
Yes.
That terrified me.
That was bad, too.
Terrifying. Terrifying
Crazy.
movie. Yes, you're on the phone with Jim and Kim. We're talking about a Toni Collette film with Gabriel Byrne, who was also very good in that. All the acting was great in that movie. Go ahead, I'm babbling.
What's up, Jim?
Hey, what's up, buddy? We're right on time. You've come in. You've come in guns blazing. What's your name?
Mike. What's going on, guys? What's up, Kim?
What's up, Mike?
What's going on, Mike?
Not much. I got a quick question, but before that, did you guys hear that drunk idiot? I think you missed it. It was the funniest thing he said. He goes, Kim used to date Louis G.K., the rattlesnake from Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
Dude, I was fucking down.
Yeah, he mixed up his perverts.
Louis J. Gomez, Louis G.K. I was fucking dying. Oh, my God.
Oh, he said C.K. I thought he said something gay.
No, he said G.K.
G.K.
Louis J. Gomez.
G.K. Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, I was fucking dying. But
either way, I was held against my will and jerked off at. So
that's a good one. But all right, my question. I've been with my girl for fucking shit almost 20 years. We got grown kids there in college.
Okay.
My whole life I've been selling fucking weed. You know what I mean? More than nickel and dime bags. She don't work. She stays home. But
on this show, we call it the devil's lettuce.
That's right. But so I got a 2-year-old now. We started over. Both our kids went to college. We're in our mid-30s. We had kids when we were teenagers.
Yeah.
Now, 2-year-old son. He's my only son. She's pregnant. We're about to have our third daughter.
Wow.
I want to make my son my little protege. You know what I mean? I feel like by the time he's 18 years old, right, and 16 years from now, the weed game is going to be legal, I believe. You know, my girl's opposed. My girl's basically like, you ain't turning this kid into nothing like you. Sure. What do you guys think is too without kids? How do you feel about that, honestly, objectively looking at the situation? That's a fucked up move to, you know, obviously not at 2 years old, but as he gets older, you know, I'm a lifer. You know what I mean?
You're thinking about getting into. You're thinking about getting your business into the middle schools and high schools and expanding your brand.
Yeah, parlaying this into a big money, a bit of a. You want to be like a mogul,
a family business.
A family business, yeah. They had the youngsters selling.
Yeah, I mean it's more than nickels and dimes. You know, it's something realistically like I'm making a real. You know what I mean? It's something I think by the time my kid's old enough, it might be something I can pass along. My girl's like, stay away from that shit. Let them get educated, all that. What's your thoughts on it?
Yeah.
May I suggest making a lot of money and then helping them open a different business?
Yeah, something else. A delicatessen, perhaps. A salon.
Yeah, but to be honest, he's 2 years old. By the time he gets older anyways, buying weed, it's not going to be like a thing, hopefully.
That's exactly what I was thinking when you were talking. In 20 years, sir, 18 years, there's going to be other synthetic drugs. Pot's going to be totally legal everywhere, and it's going to be much stronger. I wouldn't even.
The smart thing to do is get him on whatever the next drug is.
Yes.
You get ahead, and now you get your son pushing the next cool drug.
Absolutely. Like cherry heroin, something nice.
Right, but I mean, like, is that? Do you think that's a fucked up way of me thinking, or is that? You know what I mean? Because it's just like that's my only boy. She can do what she wants with the 3 girls.
But you don't want it to be mixed up. Get him on Bliss. Let him sell Bliss. That fucking idiot Penguin show. God, it was okay, but it really bugged me. I like to do Bliss. Fucking boo.
I mean, it was good. I mean, Colin Farrell played one of the greatest fat guineas I've ever seen in my life.
He was great. The acting was very good. It was just a little melodramatic. Hey, Ma, where's my ma? Gives a fuck. Hate that fucking angle.
Yeah, it was. But very on point for a fucking wop wanting to fuck his mother. You know what I mean?
Oh my god.
That's actually a great synopsis of the show. A wop wants to fuck his own mother. Good for you.
You know what? Your kid's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, exactly. Get your kid into doing what you should be
All
doing,
right.
making
Have a
Hallmark
good night,
cards.
guys. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for the call. Obviously, a man from
Later,
Virginia.
guys.
I could hear it in his voice. All right. Thank you for the call, sir. God bless. What a fun episode this has
That was
been.
great.
Yeah, he was great. He was a
wow.
classic. I guess we've gone through the callers.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked to everyone. Is there anything we didn't cover, Kim? We have like a minute left.
I don't know what's going on right now.
I'm trying
the
to think-
plane thing is happening. Are you worried about flying home?
I'm always a little jittery when I fly.
Yeah, and
Always
now
a little nervous.
and now with all the accidents, one time I will say the story real quick. When I was dating Lewis, we were doing a show in Pasadena, and this was when I lived in LA. We were doing long distance, so we were both flying to other cities after
Right.
the show. So we meet up in Pasadena. We do the show. We have this guy come up to us after the show. He goes, "Oh, like I'm a big fan. We're smoking a blunt with this dude. Mexican, high, short, long hair, stoner dude." I go, "What do you do for work?" He says, "I'm air traffic control." And we're like, no, we're like laughing. Like, they wouldn't let you control where the planes are going. You're
Yeah.
getting high with us at a fucking skank show. Like, that would be terrifying. And he's like, I'm seriously. And he's like, I swear to God, Jim, he's like, I'm for real, y'all. I'm for real air traffic control. Like, eyes barely open.
Wow.
And I'm going like, are you? And he goes, I guarantee it. Tomorrow, when you guys fly home, I'll get your flight home at 30 minutes early. I go, well, we have separate flights home. He goes, send me your flight number right now. I'll make sure both your flights get home early. We both got announcements towards the end of our flight. The air traffic control called and found us a shortcut, and we'd be home 30 to 40 minutes early.
Oh, wow. And by the way, what kind of fucking shit controllers were there before? Like, the difference between Pasadena and Colorado doesn't change.
Right.
Or wherever you're going. How did they not know what the shortcut was?
I don't know. I don't know,
They
but
probably bumped a few planes
isn't that
for you,
kind of
too.
scary to think about the people
Yeah.
that are just normal that are doing that?
I'm also I'm furious because you know how much I'd love to get on my phone and just go, oh, hey, Jerry, I'm on the fucking runway for 20 minutes. Get us out of here and get us out of the turbulence. He'd reroute the plane. That's what I need. I need an air traffic controller connect.
A personal assistant
Somebody who works in air
in the
traffic
air,
control.
eyes in the sky.
Very funny, Kim. You're really great.
Thank you.
You're funny on stage. And what's your Instagram?
Kim Congdon. Make sure you check out, again, my podcast,
Yes.
The Kim Congdon Takeover. I have a new series out right now called Kimmy Madison, where I'm taking myself through school because I'm an idiot and I never learned anything. And I try to pass every grade to see if I can graduate high school.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Oh.
Kimmy Madison.
Good for
and
you.
I have a guest that's my teacher every week.
A different guest teacher.
Yeah.
Very nice. Who have you had so far?
I've only done kindergarten. I had Alex Scarlato.
Nice.
And then I passed. And so I'm booking my next ones now.
Oh, who do you know you're going to do?
No, not yet.
That's kind of a surprise.
Yeah, it's kind of a surprise. Whoever I can get, mostly.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Whoever will hop on.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
I guess here's what we like to do when we close. I don't have any kind of a catchphrase. We already found out what movie you cry at. We already know the name of this episode. What would you say is a good catchphrase for this show?
Good catchphrase.
Sure.
Give me an example of a catchphrase.
I mean, Casey Rocket had a few. What were some of Casey's? $1 a day. Yeah, I can't remember. Just something that would make people want to watch this show. I don't
Okay.
know.
If you pick up the phone, you're never alone.
That's actually really nice. And it rhymes, much like a black radio station slogan.
Yeah.
Mind on your money and your money,
on your mind.
Pick up the phone.
You're never alone.
LA.
Beep. That was the N word after.
And scene.
Thank you so much for calling my show. The episode's over, it's time to go. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. I hope everything works out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out. Good luck, stupid. Good luck, stupid. Don't blame me when it doesn't work out.